Alright guys, first clip on the new camera. Hopefully you see the better quality. Welcome back to Simple Builds. Look at what is behind me. I think you guys know what this means by the title and thumbnail. But I'm just excited. I haven't done this in a long time, so we are gonna head on the road down. We got about an hour drive to check out the new car. Here we go. You guys may or may not have seen on my Instagram story that I posted just a few days ago. I posted 3 cars that I was potentially looking at for the next project on the channel, longer term project. I'll show you guys what car we ended up with if you didn't see it already in the thumbnail or title. But here we go. I'm stoked. That was probably the longest hour drive in a freak snowstorm. On the way home, the U-Haul's making some funky noises, so finally made it back to my local Wawa. We're gonna fill up this U-Haul with some gas, but man, I'm super stoked on this thing. It is gonna be such a fun project, and we got a bunch of goodies with this thing, and I didn't show you guys yet, so I'll show you guys a little bit later. I don't know if you can see that now here. We got turbo. And that's not all. We got some other pretty sick parts sitting in the back of the U-Haul truck that they also threw in. And then we're gonna get started right away. We're gonna start cleaning the thing up. It is the next day. We have to go and get a new battery for the Honda. I'll show you guys a little bit about the janky setup. That was done in here, but we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna make it look pretty nice. So let's do that. With some self-taps, so we're gonna just zip this one off here. But this is the crappy old battery. It does not work anymore. See a lot of the corrosion there that we're gonna have to clean up. So first things first, let's go get this new battery, and we're gonna buy a new tie down while I'm out. Jump in the RS and go get some of that stuff. So this was the old tie down. As you can see here, not too good of a job holding the battery down. So we're gonna throw this in the trash. Oh. And we got a new box, we got a new strap. We gotta clean up this corrosion on the old battery. We got some tie down stuff here, so I'll show you what we do here. We're gonna weld on a new tie down, and that battery should not be going anywhere. All right, we're gonna back the trailer up, slam the brakes. Hopefully this thing comes flying off. Can't get it started, and I can't push it off, so here we go. Yeah, baby! That works so good. So this is the stuff that I told you guys about yesterday. What we got here is supposedly, hopefully all decent, GSR lock, top ends, 4, I think GSR, I don't exactly know. I think that should be worth some money, and these can make some power. And we got the front bumper and a new lip, so we're gonna get this stuff unloaded. So I finally get to tell you a little bit more about this car. I'm pretty sure I have these facts right, but I'm not 100% positive. This thing's kind of a Frankenstein build. It's a lot of fun. It is a 95 Civic EG. It's the bubble. I'm not gonna go too in depth about the whole build. I do have quite an extensive build sheet. If you guys wanna see more on that, let me know. I can make a separate video dialing in and detailing all the parts that were on it. But the engine it's running right now is a B20. I'm not sure the exact specifications, and it is turbocharged. The turbo is a Rev 9 6062. It does need a tune. I believe the body has somewhere around 150 to 200,000 miles, something like that. Engine-wise, I'm not sure how many miles are on it. Like I said, it's a Frankenstein build. It's gonna be a ton of fun. It needs a ton cosmetically. It's super dirty, which Armor All is gonna help us out with. I'm almost positive these are replica RPF1 wheels on it. I didn't get to inspect them too much yet, but they have seen better days, so we'll probably be getting some new wheels. The back is gutted out, as you can see. He threw in the front bumper with it. It also has a brand new lip. I'm not sure if I can get that stuff installed. I have to trim and make sure some fitments work around that big intercooler for the turbo. It is tuned for 85 right now, which doesn't really help me because I don't have 85 pumps in the area, so we'll have to probably go down to a 93 tuned. Thing runs and drives, but once it starts building boost, it kind of breaks up, so we're gonna have to get that sorted. Cosmetically, it definitely needs a lot of enhancements. You can see as we go around the car, a lot of imperfections, but it's a project car. I'm super excited to start digging into this thing. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see on this car. So now we're going to start making those battery tie-down brackets. We need bare metal exposed so we can weld to it. So I'm removing all this sound deadening underneath the seat. This old rubber crap comes right off. Taking out the grinder now to grind down to all the way bare metal. Make sure there's no paint or anything so that the welds can actually adhere. Unfortunately, as you'll see later, the metal was very thin on the bottom floor, so it did make some holes, but we're going to use some seam sealer to clean that up later on. Overall, this battery tie down worked pretty good. So as you can see here, this battery is not moving anywhere, but now we go to this ground, which I don't know what was going on here, but we got a new ground with a quick disconnect here and a new ground on the other side as well. And then we're going to have a new positive terminal thrown on for the battery as well. Tighten it all down, get the new battery and all the new terminals connected, and that makes for a really clean new battery with a tie down. But we should have no problem starting this thing up now. Let's try it out. Now we're going to clean this thing up the best we can. We have to go into the back of the car, and as you see on this side for the battery, we had to get the clean metal for the welds, and we're probably going to paint this all back here. I'm thinking black, I'm not sure, but and this rubber sealing has to come off right here. I'm going to chip all this stuff up first, and then you can see all this dirt and crap in here. First we got to chisel away at all this stuff, so let's remove this side as well. Another feature that I love about these little EG hatches is this top comes up and this piece comes down like a little truck. Check that out. That is a wrap for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. I'm super stoked on this new car. Hopefully you guys are stoked as well. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on post notifications if you're cool enough. That'd be sweet. As always, thanks for tuning in. See you guys in the next one.